I've got a set I've been very excited to open. We've got Destined Rivals. Sadly, this is not the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box for the first time since Scarlet Violet base in this channel. I am so sorry. I cannot warrant going any higher than that, and the bots and just my timing with getting into queues was not good this time around. So we're gonna open the standard one, courtesy of my one LCS nearby. I got this for $50 MSRP, which was great. They're very kind, and they messaged me and they had two set aside because we've been, you know, good with them, and it's just it's just been nice to have somebody who's in our corner to help us get some stuff. So very cool. I was able to get my one, and it was a little ripped, and she's like, "Oh, is that all right?" I was like, "I'm opening it anyway. Doesn't really matter." So without further ado, we'll go further into this. This set is meant to harken back to the Team Rocket set from like 1999, right? And then, in my opinion, more so like EX Team Rocket for me, because like that's around. It's interesting. Like I don't think I was really collecting when the base sets came out. They were just still around to find. So I had Rocket, but I was really collecting like EX Team Rocket because that came out 2005 maybe. And that's when I was really collecting heavy. So it was like Rocket's Mewtwo EX and I think of Rocket's Entei EX. Yeah, that's the other one. So I was glad to see a set like this come back, and I like that it's like Rocket's Pokemon again. For example, like the Wobbuffet you get in here, which I'm very sad I don't have in the center promo because it's a really, really clean one. I love it in the hideout. Oh, I can't wait to see that thing in person, though. Woo! Whole thing's trying to jump for me. Love the box too, by the way. I mean, I know it's very easy to do Team Rocket colors, but gosh, that's we've had a lot of like bog standard kind of boxes. The fact that this is a main set and it looks this vibrant and cool, like, and you don't have just that. You have Cynthia's Pokemon, you have Ethan's Pokemon, and I think Rocket. I think those are like the three types in here. I don't know if there's more hops and whatnot. I don't remember from the pre-release, but we'll go through. Oh wow, the whole bottom is red too. Very cool. You get kind of like a black, like blacked out kind of top there. Let's see how we do. I have no idea why. Yeah, dice have fallen off. Don't care at all. These are generic dice. Oh, like how cool would it be if the one on this thing had a. Never mind. Nope, dice cool again. Dice cool again. Yeah, they went the one as the R. Oh, I would. Okay, this might be my new like Binding of Isaac tabletop card game roller. Ooh, never mind. You fixed it. You fixed it. I don't know why the dice are that color, but I do like that the main dice does that. Ooh, that. I was just about to yell at them. Okay, I'm glad somebody there is like, wait a minute. Can we just do that one more time? He's like, oh, they don't have a set symbol, but it's Rocket, so you can easily just do that. Thank you. Oh, okay, good job, Pokemon. Good job. I'll give you one pat on the back for once. Very nice. Yeah, figures it's Giovanni and Mewtwo. I could definitely use these sleeves as well because they are probably the display sleeves versus the deck shuffling type. And there's our very cool Wobbuffet with the dividers that also have that with the kind of shading around it. So that is a very fun card. It looks like they've snacks, they've got keys, they've got Drowsy doing something. Just a very, very nice card. I like. There's so much like fine detail to all the characters in it. Lovely. We'll put that off to the side, and we'll close up our rocket box for later. Oh, that's just sharp. That is sharp. This is a sharp box. Um, I think it's without having to say that the elephant in the room is really that this set is a nightmare to get. I'm assuming it came out on a Friday, and I work on Friday, so I don't really know how the release was. From some of the videos I've saw, there's some pretty rough individuals out there, but that's probably not everybody's experience. But yeah, I hope people were able to find some on launch day at least, or were able to go to a pre-release in the weeks before. I went to mine. I had a blast. I think I placed like second or third. Oh, it was good. Yeah, the decks for it were very fun and like fast paced. I think they did a good job at the pre-cons. What kind of artwork do we get? We get Cynthia and Garchomp, of course. Mewtwo and Giovanni. We get that's a cool one. You get all the rocket admins and the grunts. And is there? Oh, yeah, and of course the Ethans on the Ho-Oh. That's my chase. I think I really want that card more than any of the other ones. And because this isn't a center one, which means we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You don't get the 11 like I'm used to from these, but that's okay. We'll go through it. We'll showcase some stuff, and we'll go from there. I think the interesting thing with a lot of these sets now is that a lot of it being trainers Pokemon, all the stuff kind of synergizes with itself, not really works into existing decks. A lot of those existing decks are kind of just still there. Obviously, there's trainers and some basic EXs and whatnot that get thrown into it, but like staple stuff all kind of just fall under this kind of mechanic. And they kept the symbols very faithful and similar to when they did, like trainers Pokemon last time. So yeah, I'm very, very kind of excited about that. And I like that they can still keep it Team Rocket's Houndour. Is that because it's not like Giovanni's Nidoran. It's specifically Team Rocket, which is good. So there's less. You can fit a lot more things into a deck with the one mechanic, so things could target it. Because it'd probably be tough where it's like, okay, I can make a specific Giovanni item card, and this, like, it gives you a little bit less. So you do Team Rocket, so you can still show whose specific Pokemon it is. Steven's stuff in here. Okay. Yeah, I know the Metagross came out in like some sort of like pre-con deck, but maybe he's got one in this set as well. Oh, Misty gets stuff in here too. Very cool. Put ones on your bench, but discard the bottom card of your deck. If you do discard all cards since Pokemon put it on the top of your deck. Weird. Okay. Yep, Rocket's energy, very good. I think you want to use it specifically for like Rocket's Mewtwo, but the pre-release there was like a Team Rocket's Tyranitar that I was using to power up energy with. Basically counts for either 2 Psychic or 2 Dark type. You can attach it to a Rocket's Pokemon. This guy, discard 2 cards from your hand or use his ability. Once your turn, draw a card. Okay. Purloin, we got Rocket's Factory, which is very hard to read in this stupid holofoil. Once during each player's turn, they play a supporter card that has Team Rocket in the name. They may draw two. Okay. Really just helps for the Rocket engine itself. And I didn't know there was an Dondozo EX in this set. This is one of those lists that I haven't really looked at. Like, I've seen some of the art rares, but I don't really know the full list super well. 10 more damage for each damage count on this Pokemon. A classic. You get buff HP on this using maybe an ace spec to bump the HP up. That's pretty cool. Tough to like get people to hit it to do the reversal, but maybe you could play this as a one of 2 energy, not bad. Ooh, 4 retreat though. You do 120 damage. If you do this Pokemon, it does 50. Okay, so you could use that to power itself up. Can't really use Rocket's energy, and I don't think we have a double colorless anymore, do we? I don't know, but that would really help Dozo if you didn't have to do 4 energy attachments. But at this point, it looks like you do. Maybe there's a way to accelerate water. I'm not 100% sure. I did just fix on my Golden Go deck, so I'm excited to go back to tournaments just to see what's going on with this meta, because like this is finally a set that I'm kind of interested in, and I just want to see how it's shaking out. So hopefully I'll go back to locals and I'll have a bit more TCG knowledge than I have. I've just really been in a fog with Pocket. I've been addicted. My entire Twitter feed is just deck lists. I keep looking over. So usually I'll do in Pocket, I'll like play solo until I beat all the solo challenges, and then I'm allowed to go to the ranked ladder. Because now I've seen like all the cards that are in the set, and I'm like, all right, what deck do I want to play? Draw cards so you have 5 in your hand. If all of your Pokemon have Team Rocket, draw 8. Okay, great support again, just for Rocket specifically. Wouldn't really work in another deck. Wait, yo, Ethan's got a Macargo? My Ethan in my game had a Macargo. What does he do? So Pokemon has no energy attached, there's no retreat. Oh, okay. So up to 5 energy from this up to 5 from this Pokemon to set. Ooh, wait. If someone's got a saucy Macargo list, tell me, hit me up. I want to hear about it. I want to play it. Oh, and that's cool. These free retreat otherwise. You can kind of put one Macargo in the front as a wall. Like, obviously, you have to evolve to it. Interesting. Maybe there's a better type of wall. It's a very good Ekans card. It's very goofy. Is this the same Reller art? Yeah, we've had this artwork before. Is that coming back? That's weird. I'm going to have to look that up. I think that's the same one we've seen before. Rocket's Houndoom, very cool, very classic. Oh, Recycler's back again. I guess they're printing some useful cards again, it would seem. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active have the same amount of energy attached as 100... Ooh, that's pretty good for a fighting deck to throw in a one of. Oh, we got a Rocket Zapdos. What do you do? You may move an energy. I don't think I faced one of these, but I think he was in pre-release too. Move an energy if your opponent's active to one of their bench. Okay, cool. You can disrupt and throw things places. This one has any Team Rocket's energy attaches. 120 for 2. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's going to hit any magic numbers you need. But as a one prizer, that's a basic. It's okay. It's all right. I like it. I'm about it. I don't know how. Again, I need to see the meta so I know what numbers things need to hit. No damage. Yep, I played this thing. There was a Gyarados build in pre-release. That wasn't my favorite thing in the world. Just like I'm glad I didn't have to play it. I don't think it was super good for itself. Oh, Marnie gets Pokemon. 4 damage for each. Dark. Okay. A normal Arcanine. Normal Abomasnow. Oh, Judge. Oh, we got a new Judge. Very fun. Always good in a format where you don't have like Iono. I feel like that's kind of eclipsed it, and you don't see much Judge anymore. But for a while, Judge was on top, like 200%. We got Annihilate, Blue's cool. Pokemon has 2 or more damage counters on it. It's 2 or more. Attacks used by this Pokemon do 120 more damage to you. What? Wow. Okay, if there's a way to spread damage to him quick, dang, that's a fun. Okay, so we're getting some fun stage 2 decks that hit for really surprisingly good numbers. That's fun. I mean, I know he's a stage 3, and that'd be kind of a chore, but dang, that is cool. Like, we're not getting a lot of hits, but we are getting to see some like cool artwork. I am not artwork, cool, I guess cards. Artwork too. That's a clean Giovanni. Switch your active team's Rocket Pokemon with one of your bench team Rocket's Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench to the act. Okay, all right. Switch one of your. Oh, so he's basically just boss's orders, but you could just play him in Rocket Stack. Oh, and you have to switch. Switch your. Yeah, because you have. All right, all right. I don't know. I don't know if I love it. Did play this. Not really a great card. Was good in pre-release because it's easy to get. You start with 4 prizes, so it's easy to get to that number quick. But yeah, in normal play, I don't think it's going to ever really see much attention. Misty's Gyarados. Yeah, this is why it was kind of bad in pre-release because you only have 40 card decks. And if you're discarding 7, you only get to reasonably do that like 2 or 3 times before you've completely decked yourself out and just lose. So I think that's my only downside to this format. Like a lot of the decks are all very saucy and can keep up with one another. That one was just a little tough, especially for players who like didn't know how to play the game and know that deck out was a lose condition because you're not really keeping track of that. You don't know to keep track of it. And it just felt kind of I felt kind of bad for some of the folks who ran into it. Quilava stuff, the engine was just so crazy. The fact that you could like search your Ethan's card, get up to your Typhlosion really fast, and then be ready to hit with Typhlosion. So good, so freaking good. Gorbis, I'm not liking our lots here on the packs. 3 more. Yeah, this is pretty much all I got. I didn't really go around. I was like not on a pay week either, so I didn't really want to try to hunt down a box. So I figured this would just be enough to see what's going on. And I already have some cards from pre-release, which is good. Fine with that. But I would have liked to get like maybe one more EX. This is pretty sad. Strong Bash during your opponent's next turn. If this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, put damage equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. What? Whoa. Okay. That's fun. But you need to get 3 energy on and be able to attack it. If that was just like a passive ability, that would be so freaking wild. Be able to just throw that in the way, have someone deal like a massive like 300 damage, and then they just get it roll reversed right back onto them. A lot of energy recycler in this. And wow, yeah, we're getting nothing. I think this is the one that pairs really well with the Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Once in your turn, touch your basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And then 30 reach your Team Rockets in play. Yeah, I don't remember why. I think it's because of something with the Mewtwo. Touch a basic energy card from your discard to this guy. It must be something where you could discard energy to attack with Mewtwo or deal more damage per energy. Something with energy has to be. Can we please get like one decent card out of the last one? This is pretty disappointing for me right now. You use this card when any of your Team Rockets Pokemon are knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles hand in. You drop. Okay, yeah, not bad. Kind of like a similar Iono style. Wow, that's we just get one Dozo and that's it. All right, well, this is probably one of the most upsetting boxes I've opened in a while, and all these cards are very badly damaged up top. I don't know if you've noticed it. I can see it in the light. Discard 2 energy, does 120 opponents. Okay, but for 3 energy again, really hard to do. Really clean Blaziken art though. That looks dope. I'm. This might be the first time I don't even do a recap because there's no point really showing it. And I like. Here's my again back to the problem with people buying things at over MSRP. Don't do it because like this stings, but at least I know I paid like a normal price for it, and that still stings. But if I paid like $100 for this ETB, I'm pretty angry if I just wanted to open. So don't do that. Hopefully there's again try to find good favor with somebody around who could help you with stock who isn't trying to just mass push it out. Like I'm hoping there's somebody local to your area who can do that. Yeah, because thank you. I got bad box, but I'm glad I actually got to open it and showcase it a little bit. Wow. Bummer, but I hope you guys found some stuff and got some better pulls than I did. I'm just still stoked about the dice. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.